Welcome back
to Marriage Beyond the Veil. Day number 79.
Okay.
Well, today we're talking about the Waffle House.
The Waffle House.
Not
the
the
restaurant. Not the restaurant, but a song by the Jonas Brothers.
Called the Waffle House.
Yeah.
So tell me your take on the song.
Well, if you listen to the song...
This is the first time I heard it was today, so...
if you listen to the song, you hear it describe the situation between a husband and a wife, or mother and father, as it were, being told. But to me, it talks about how they never knew how to forfeit, but they could break stuff. They never knew how to perfect stuff, but they would always work it out. Now, a couple of nights they would throw gasoline on the fire, denoting how hot things would get, right? And even we would try to kill each other, but it's always love. And, to me, it covers a lot. But it says, don't stress out because, before the night ends, we would figure it out with deep conversations at the Waffle House. And I was telling Gail, there's just so many different themes that it deals with there, but also sounds like contradictions. There were a couple of nights where we tried to kill each other, but it's always love. I told her it really sounds to me like a very toxic relationship.
And I said, well, it could be.
And I said, could be? Are you denoting that not necessarily it is? When you talk about people burning stuff down and the arguments and wanting to kill each other.
But they never went to bed angry. So, and like I was explaining to you, that could just be their love language. Now, granted,
love language.
burning.
There's nothing love.
Okay, burning
There's no
up stuff.
love.
But maybe they're just saying a couple nights we tried to kill each other and we throw these words around. So did they really try to kill each other, or did they just have like a really heated argument?
If you listen to the song, you can hear the emotion. And you can hear the intensity of what's being described in this relationship. And so whether the words were thrown around, why in a love relationship would you be talking about killing somebody? That makes no sense to me. Yeah.
Because, some people's anger level could be a little bit more charged than others. You have a very calming kind of personality. I can be a little bit more fiery, but I quickly realized that was not going to work in our relationship, so I had to shut it down. I'm not a type of person that's going to get in a fist fight with someone. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in throwing stuff and breaking up my house or setting stuff on fire. But I can also understand, they said the father was a
headstrong father and a determined mother, denoting that they probably were very opinionated
and
people.
They were very,
and they would stand their ground.
Right. And so that could.
We never knew how to forfeit.
Right. So neither one of you are going to cave. You're always going to, So,
but when you think about it, just think about it on its face. If we never knew how to forfeit, we can talk smack,
right?
For lack of a better word. And a couple of nights we threw gasoline on the fire, noting that things got really intense,
and then just added more fire to it.
But
to more heat.
What's Grace say? Talking about killing each other, but it's always love. There is no congruency there. When you're talking about love is not threatening. Love is not combative. It's definitely not desiring to attack. So, for me, it's interesting because, a lot of people's relationships may be this way.
Yeah.
And what I'm suggesting is that's not healthy. And you may say, well, it works for us. Okay. Can you say dysfunction? Right. I think there's a level of dysfunction in all families and particularly maybe all relationships. But there are some levels of dysfunction that are much greater than others.
This is true.
But if we just go back to 1 Corinthians, the 13th chapter, what love is, what love does. there's no threatening to kill one another and burning stuff down. And, well, that's our time.
They always gonna figure it out
at the Waffle House. Until tomorrow, if the Lord says the same.
Have a good evening.